Okay, there I am, Alice. Okay, there I am. Here I'm here. Welcome to the Bagman Morning Show. Let me start all over again by saying good morning, grand rising to each and every one of you, to Deacon Alvin Moore, our chairman, to Sharon Reed, our section leader, to Apostle Anthony Reed, the whole Reed family and Moe family. Like to say hello to all of you all. I'm back now. I hope everything is working. Been a heck of a day. Heck of a couple of nights. I got you now. Now, okay, all right. Thank you very much for all that you do. I want to say something before I get into our broadcast. Welcome to everybody that's here. All of you all that have joined and come in each and every morning to the Magman Morning Show. Now, I'm not going to be fussing or anything like that, but I'd like to share something with you, our listeners, and hopefully you will see and hear our plea. One, let me say this: I'm not one to ask for anything. I felt that, uh, and I believe that I always believe that if you do it right, it'll be okay. And we're doing what we do here. We're expanding. We hung on. We've been through this. We've been through that. With people, and other platforms tried to knock us off. Other people tried to knock us off and keep us from bringing the uh, bringing the broadcast to you. My job and my purpose here is to use the training in broadcasting and use it to help somebody. Now, you say, how are you going to, no sound still? Wait a minute. I'm having, hold on. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, yeah, I know I'm on. I can. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm on. I'm on the air. I don't know what's wrong with your sound, Sharon. Um, well, let me go on and say what and get our broadcast going. Great morning, grand rising to all of you. Thank you all for being here. It is a wonderful opportunity just to come now. I got that out of the way. I had a situation that happened. Um, I had a client that ordered uh, a commercial. Two clients ordered commercials. We did the commercials, and abruptly, because of one of my clients, uh, former clients, because I'm not playing that commercial anymore. Uh, I'm not playing their commercial anymore because they have not paid us. The person that I'm talking about, I'm gonna tell you about both of them, but the person that I'm mainly upset, I'm not upset, but that disturbed me so, has been on. I did the commercial, did the contract, and they said because I said something about a news item about her cousin, the mayor of Harvey, she was put. I said, ma'am, I didn't know that was your cousin. One, if you're a public official and you're in the news, I don't care who you are, you're in the news, you can get mad with anybody you want to, but they're public figures. I didn't get out there and say anything that wasn't true. I know what's true. Well, to make a long story short, that was that person's excuse for pulling out of a deal that's a part of our budget, a major part of our budget. Now, let me say this: as a journalist, it's not my job to make you or to like your relatives or whatever. If your relatives are crooks, they crooks. If they did wrong, they did wrong. Everybody's talking about it. So the person pulled their commercial. They got it. They can have it. You want it. I don't have to play it anymore. I'm not going to play it. You can play it anywhere you want to play it. You can do whatever you want with it. And that was our agreement. Okay. That was our agreement. You signed. It's a month to month. The person came to me and said, "Mr. McCray, they charged me $5,000 a month." And I threw my price out there. I ain't gonna tell you what that person, because it's confidential, or they ain't your business what they. But I told them, "Give me this, and I'll help you." And they were shocked that I brought it to them, and that was, what, for real? This is, I own the McMahon Morning Show. I own Mac Media 3 Productions, so I can set the rates like I want to. But in setting the rates, it's a budgeted phone, internet. I got to keep things going. I got to keep things rolling. I can't really do anything. I'm not saying what I can't do. I'm unable right now to do a lot of things because of sponsor pullout. Now, let me say this. You can say what you want. Those of you that want to laugh and, oh, he ain't going to make it. And I'm saying that to the people. I know who's listening. Don't think I don't know who's listening. Don't think I don't know who's out there. And I'm not really worried about that. I'm not worried about that. About people laughing and talking crazy. And there's a person that, so to speak, said they know the Lord. And how you gonna know the Lord and you just you laugh at people's troubles and their demise? You're low life, and you know who I'm talking to. You're low life, and if I see you, I'll call you a low life, because you know something. It's bad to be a hypocrite. Now I did that part. That's them people. Now for the person that's out there, just because your cousin, the mayor of Harvey, is doing such diabolical things, he's worse than Tiffany Henyard, but he's quieter than he. See, this is why he gets away with it. He don't get out there and show his tail like Tiffany did. Good riddance to her. She's gone. I'm going to talk about that a little bit later, but let's get to this part here. If you support the McMahon Morning Show, whether it's 5 or 500, whether it's 2 or 2 million, keep supporting it because you want to support it. What we're bringing here to the McMahon Morning Show, if you like it, if you like what we're doing, the news and the information and the inspiration, that we try to help somebody during these times, but we want to knock each other. We want to pull each other down. And it's black people. It's a shame. Now, the white folks get on, and I'm going to just come on out with it. This is my show. You don't like it? Turn it off. I'm dead serious. But we got to take a stand. I'm taking a stance this morning. I work very, very hard. I've sacrificed very, very hard. Home life, everything. Folks mad, everything going on. All hell breaks loose. But James is trying to do what he's supposed to do with the gift that God gave me, and he gave me a voice. I didn't ask for it. He gave it to me. I went to school to do what I had to do to learn the dynamics of what's going on, and I used it to my advantage in this part of my life. For all of you all that are trying to do the right things by bringing information and trying to bring what the news media will not bring to you, they're taking black reporters and black anchors and they're firing them and they're getting rid of them. Terminated, and Lester Holt say, before you come at me, I'm going to leave. I'll retire. He can. And Lester said to me, Lester Holt of NBC News, my brother, I saw him at the convention. And my brother told me, he says, him and Roland Martin in so many senses, he said, what you have, hold on to it, because they can't beat you and they can't beat us doing what we do. And the internet is wide open. Stay on YouTube, James. Roland Martin told me, James, stay on you. You got something. He said the majority of what I do comes from the audience, comes from not the cable services, not anything else. He says this comes from the free and open market of YouTube. And he says, I'm doing well. Stick with it. Send me a couple thousand, Roland. It'll work out. I ain't trying to beat up on you, brother. I'm not here begging. I never asked for anything. I put the little, I put the support app down to that you can support. You don't know what $200 will do if you ain't got it. Man, that's all I can do. That I go to lunch with 200. Well, send me some lunch money. If I'm doing the job that I'm supposed to do, send me that 200. I need lunch. Send me that. It'll take care of a whole month of broadcasting. I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I was insulted by what the lady said. I said, ma'am, I said, then you need to go to every news station in the city and the surrounding areas and let them know to say, look, you need to advertise on iHeartRadio because they're talking about him on the news channels, but you'll go to the white people. I'm not knocking white folks. If you're white and you're out there and you like me, I'm just talking about the racist, prejudiced people that got Donald Trump fever and think that they can say and do, and we're heathens and below them, and we start telling the truth and how we can give information to people to help them to navigate through their lives and navigate through job loss and navigate through this that we're going through. We've never been to this point. I haven't. And I know most of you that are in my age bracket haven't been going through these things that we're going through, but there's a crunch. And I'm supposed to beg you and plead with you to stay on this show, and I've done nothing wrong, and I promoted your business and did everything. Anybody that has ever gotten a contract or ever ran a commercial on the Magman Morning Show, you tell them how I've treated you. You tell them that I haven't hounded you. Sometimes late, sometimes it comes in twos and fruits. I have to delay things because I'm trying to wait. I can't tell people when to pay and when not to pay, or whatever the case may be. I don't have lawyers and corporate entities that's backing this media company. It's a one-man show sometime, more than likely. It is. If it wasn't for Brother Lee and other people, they say, you get rid of Brother Lee, get rid of, oh, he's this, he's that. No, no, no. This is conversation. I don't have him here to upset anybody. I don't have anybody come on the show and diss and insult anybody. I don't have that. We're having a conversation about certain things. That didn't bother her. She got mad because I told her that I gave you didn't pay for the last month. It ran. I didn't hound you. I didn't dog you. She listening. I ain't dog you. I didn't hound. Okay, I'm back, folks. Forgive me for that delay. See, that's what I'm saying. See, because with the streaming service, and the and the phone service where the signals come out, everybody use the same thing that I'm using. If you're on here, you don't have a remote truck. We have this technology that sits in front of us, and I'm through with that part. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to fuss. I'm going to do what I have to do to stay on the air and bring awareness to people. Yeah, it's a setback. Yeah, it hurts a little bit, but it's okay. I ain't go ball up and roll over or anything like that. I'm going to do what I have to do. So to that person, I ain't going to the persons that pulled your sponsorship because your relative is reaping havoc in Harvey. That's your business. You ain't heard nothing yet. Wait until they bring it all out. You might as well go get his money ready for the books. Use that money that you were going to use that advertising money that you said you were going to advertise with. And I mentioned which one. There's a number of people. I was surprised that person knew the mayor of Harvey. You don't even live there. You ain't even there. You way away in another couple states. Say, my cousin, you talked about him. He ain't nothing. Now I'm through with that part. Yesterday, wait a minute. Yesterday, I want to say congratulations to uh, to the Clean House 2025 crew who were inaugurated on yesterday. We had a broadcast, simulcast of it. I want to say congratulations, Mayor House, and all of your team, and all of the wonderful trustees and working. Andrew Holmes was there yesterday, folks. Andrew Holmes was in the room. Shocked me. Andrew looked kind of bad. Y'all pray for him. Even though he know what he done. He know what he done. I know he knows. But pray for him. You know, he needs some prayers, some doctors' help or something. But he came. They invited him. At least this mayor reached his hands out and say, "Hey, man, you're an official. You're an elected official. You need to sit up here with us. Come and sit up here with it. Take your seat. You got you got 2 years. You can still make up for, you can do something. If what happened has happened, you know you got to face justice. Okay, or you got to face the court system, but they didn't insult him. They didn't treat him bad or anything. And all that garbage that that man said about them people, about the new mayor and the persons that helped him and it was on his ticket, all the things he did with Tiffany, they reached out their hands and say, we're going to respect you and we're going to treat you. And you can't do like other people do. I can't cuss y'all. I can't cuss folks out like they cuss me out. I can't talk about people like they talk about me. I can't do that because one, it's not me. And two, it's just not me. I don't do that. I don't bash people. I don't care who you sleeping with, who you doing, what, that's your business. That's not news to me. That's garbage and gossip. I don't do garbage and gossip. Garbage and gossip is all over the internet. Everybody's talking about the court trial. It's news, but that man knows what I'm not interested in that. It doesn't interest me. We know that human trafficking has been going on since the beginning of time. This man had just gotten caught. I'm not worried about Shannon Sharpe. I don't care. Brother didn't even care about black people. He looked down and looked his nose down and he wanted Snow Bunny and he got a young one. And that girl said, oh, he offered the woman $10 million. And she said, no, I want 50. She might get it because why? That's him. That's what he does. Oh, but people will give him. This man is a quadruple millionaire. And they support him. He's on the same platform, live platform that I'm on. And they give to this. This man is a multi-millionaire. Oh, we like you. Here's $100. Here's 12. But then when you start talking about, hey, we need to help our community, we kind of get our ass off the ground and dust ourselves off. We need somebody to help us out a little bit, to guide us because we're losing our jobs, we're losing our houses, we're doing this and that. It's this happening, that happening, and you keep us a brush. We don't want to give nothing to that. Oh, but if I say somebody's out there screwing, if somebody's out, oh man, I got this tape and they talking nasty and they doing, and if you, I want to see the likes. I want to see the likes. Y'all come on in, like and subscribe. Y'all send them super chats and all that. I have to work too hard to satisfy the streamers, the YouTube talking about, oh, you can't do this and this is how you get monetized and this, you got to beg people. I'm not begging nobody for nothing. I'm a broadcaster. And how does broadcasting work? Do you have a business that you'd like to advertise? Do you have a business that you like people to know about? Come and talk to me. I guarantee you I'm not going to charge you no $5,000 or whatever, all that foolishness that y'all pay these people. Elected officials, when they have Diane Black, I got to take my hat off to you. Diane Black said, James, this is what I have. I said, I work with it. And I worked with it. 95,000 votes never happened for a candidate of that caliber or in that how can I put it? In that party here where the white folks is. They never wanted to see no black woman in no Congress. They didn't want to see the black woman in the presidency. I heard this. Dang, they don't want no black woman. And look at the mess we in now because we so chauvinistic that we don't want a woman to run nothing, a black woman to run nothing. Went to school, did everything, and probably got better grades and better everything than the persons that's in the. Now I know she's qualified. He ain't qualified, and we vote against her for the devil. So, ma'am, you keep your it's yours. I don't need it. That ain't my face. You can keep it. It's yours. You can, even though I own it, I released all things to her. You can have it. I don't want to know nothing. Don't play it anyway. You're gonna play it anyway because you ain't got to pay production because I produced your commercial for you. I'm not getting down on her. I'm just trying to show you that when people do that, that puts me in a bind. It puts me in a bind because why? I budgeted for that. And the people that are sitting back If you don't believe you got some haters, you can have haters all around you. There are people that are hating, that want you to fall. But I'm going to tell you this: hang in there. I'm going to hang in there. I may not have one. I'm trying. That's why I ask for commercials, because I don't want to have to beg and plead like I'm some kind of televangelist on the, oh, if you send me this, oh, if you do this, I'll send you some spring water. And if you do this, I got a blessing plan for. I ain't with that bull crap. I'm not with that. I ain't got nothing to sell you. I'm trying to bring the information, the right people, and the right situations that can help us to navigate through the things that we're going through. So, ma'am, you keep your money. You keep it, because you need it better than I do. You keep it. If you can't, I'm a journalist, a broadcast journalist, and news is what I do. And y'all attack the black man that's doing, and the black woman that's doing something. Why don't you go to them white folks that's doing something? Go to Donald Trump and tell him, get your ass out the seat. I said it. Go to City Hall, all these city halls, Lambert, Marks, and I'm talking about Mississippi. Now go to them folks and cuss them folks out. Y'all not going to do that. But when we bring and stand up for people and bring information, that's not good enough. Our people are sad. We're sad. We're sad as black people. That's why they doing us like they doing us, because they can do it. We hate each other so bad they ain't got to do nothing. We'll shoot each other. I said it. I don't care. They ain't give me no money on YouTube. I said shot. Okay, they shoot. Okay, they shooting people and doing all kind of. I don't even report bad news. So that's my James McCray editorial for today. I love everybody that supports us. Thank you for listening and tuning in. Somebody around, hey, Alaska, y'all need to come up and get your debit cards too. But if you don't, that's fine. If you do, fine. If you don't, fine. The assignment was given to me, and I'm going to fulfill the assignment. And that assignment is to get information and inspiration out to people. Now, I said what I had to say. Now, for those sponsors that have stuck around and say, we support you, every dime is budgeted. The budget ain't there now because the persons haven't fulfilled their obligations to this media company, to this show. And they want me to play their commercials. Ain't no way in the world I'm going to play your commercials. You ain't paid me no money. You ain't paid your fee. But then you get mad and upset and use the excuse that I talked about your relative that's a crook mayor. You're sick and sad. I feel bad for you. But for the sponsors that hung in with me, I lost two. One just ain't going to pay. I'm not playing nothing. And the other one just said I talked about their relative that's the crooked mayor of Harvey. So that's all right. I ain't got no problem with that. I thank you, Keisha the Stylist and Big Red of Little Red of Big Red's Blues Lounge. They stick around. Y'all support Little Red. I'm gonna talk a little bit about him later today. I mean later on in the show. And y'all support Keisha the Stylist. Their obligations are have already been taken care of, and they kept us going. But I can't put no burden on those sponsors that help us keep that did their part, and y'all not, and the other ones don't do theirs. So if I still got my little two commercials, these are the people that are faithful that stand here with us every day, and I'm going to make sure that I made a vow that I will always look out for them, because they looked out for me in my darkest hours on here. There are a lot of people don't want James Mack on the radio, on television, because they afraid, or they're jealous, they're hating, or they're saying that I shouldn't be where I am. I'm here because I paid my dues. I went to school, I paid my dues, even though I didn't use the talent that God helped me get into school until now. He opened up a door. He opened up a door. He opened up a door that I could come and share with you each and every morning. We got a couple of stories we're going to be talking about in a little bit. I want to pay some homage to those sponsors. I appreciate you that have stuck with the Mac Man, and I thank you. I've already deleted. We got rid of the other things out of there, so they're the ones you don't hear. You know who they are. If y'all been listening at any other time, you know that these people aren't showed up. You know who I'm. It's two of them. One mad at me about the relative, and the other one ain't paid me no money. So that's okay. So theirs are out. I appreciate you for doing what you do. We'll be right back. This is the MacMan Morning Show. It is right now 9:30 here on in Central Standard Time. It's 10 o'clock, 10:30 over there on the East Coast. We'll be right back after these messages. I got some stories I'm going to talk to y'all about. I'll be right back.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show.
Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there. If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Your home should tell your story. It should be stylish, comfortable, and uniquely you. Here at D. Harris Interiors, we don't just decorate. We design spaces that reflect your personality, your lifestyle, as well as your dreams. Whether you're revamping one room or you're transforming an entire space, here at D. Harris Interiors, we bring creativity, expertise, and heart to every project. Great design starts with connection. And I do take the time to understand your vision and to bring it to life with beauty and intention. So, are you ready to fall in love with your space all over again? Well, you just give D. Harris a call at 901-303-8099 to schedule your personalized consultation today.
And we're back on the MacMan Morning Show. Grand rising to each and every one of you. Thank you for sticking with us. Let me put this up. Somebody sent me a message that they know some people that might want to advertise. Thank you. Y'all give my information. I don't mind. You'd be surprised at what I could do for you because I own my show and I own the production company. So I call the shots. It's me. I call the shots. People mad when you could call your own shot. I call the shots. It's the MacMan Morning Show, and we grateful to be here. And I love everybody that's here. That all y'all that support us. Thank you for what you're doing. Thank you to Keisha the stylist, to Miss D. Harris Interiors, and to Little Red of Big Red's Blues Lounge, who is the Democratic nominee for mayor of Clark. He gonna win. I thank you. Hey, Little Red, I know you're probably listening at your other time, and you're doing your transit. You're trying to get things together, and I'm proud of you, sir, for what you've done. They said you wasn't gonna make it, and then folks were talking foolishness. And look at you now. See, now that you are continuing in your career and in your career to expand and to be successful in what you're doing. Here come the folks now. Oh, you the man, you the man. See, people will jump on the bandwagon. If I had, just say for instance, I had 100 syndications and all that other stuff, and you heard my name, which you gonna hear one day. God ain't gonna let me just go down in flames or nothing like that. And I'm gonna be okay. I just had to get myself together a little bit. But let me tell you something. I trust God. I trust God. I trust him. I have faith in him. I love him. He's given me the strength to hold on. So those of y'all that don't love God, that's your business. You got to deal with that. I love him. And you know something, this too will pass. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. I encourage myself. It without a dime in my pocket, probably. You never know. But God, he'll provide. He'll say, go down to the creek and get the first fish that you find. He told the disciples, he said, go down there. He said, you're going to find a pea, got a gold coin. He said, go pay our taxes and yours. God is a miracle worker, not just in the fish's mouth, but he'll help somebody to help you. And I just want to say, hey, thank you if you're supporting us. Thank you to our sponsors. I got an announcement that I'd like to make that some of you in the North and some of you that know gospel music, and I'm saved. I love the Lord. I ain't gonna deny that from nobody. I care less. But there's a dear person that I just got the information yesterday. I didn't have a chance to get her picture up. Ludella Evans Reed, who is the sister of the late Reverend Clay Evans, Dr. Clay Evans of Fellowship Baptist Church in Chicago, 45th Place and Princeton Avenue on the South Side. Y'all know who it is. Y'all heard of Clay Evans and the Fellowship Choir. Well, Ms. Ludella made an announcement in church that she has terminal cancer. It has spread in different places and everything. But you know something, her resolve, I got to get that video of her. I asked Reverend Sharp if I could. I hadn't gotten a confirmation back from Fellowship to allow me to use her likeness, because she's copywritten. So you can't, her likeness, her voice, all those things are copywritten. And I like to do things. And so you do it in the right way, you get what you need. So I'm just waiting for confirmation from Fellowship to do that. She is speaking her spirits as well. She came to church on Easter. I think Easter or the other Sunday before. I think it was Easter. She came in and she had just got out of the hospital. And Mrs. Ludella is about 93. Her and my mama's about 93. Thank God for my mother that she's in good health. I love you, Ida. I really do. And her and Miss Ludella the same age. And Miss Ludella said something in her speech that touched my soul. And those of y'all that don't love the Lord, that's you. I ain't here to preach or nothing, but I'm going to testify for her. And she said, it is well. I'm going to say that for the folks that missed it and don't know what I just said. But those of y'all that know what I said, it is well, no matter what happens, no matter what goes on. Y'all crying and snotting and falling out, this and that. She said, I've worked for the Lord a long time, 93 years old. And whatever it is, she said, it is well with my soul. I'm going to say the same thing. It is well. In spite of it is well. The God I serve ain't going to let me down. The God I serve, I've served him a long time. Ooh, don't start that, because I've served him. And I wouldn't turn back, and I wouldn't take nothing for this journey that I have. I had ups and downs. I did a lot of things. I've done wrong in my day. Went to jail in my life. See, some folks think that they could tell your story for you. Yeah, I got in trouble when I first came to Mississippi, got in trouble and everything. The white woman said something wrong, and I ended up in court and had to plea. I ain't have a lawyer. But God was my lawyer, and that woman dead and gone now. She did. I found out she did. She was trying to hoodwink, and I was just the one that they used. And the people, the deceitful people at that time that lived and operated the government of this city, them white folks came after me. We got to get this black boy, and I stood. I may have, and that's all right. It's okay. Dr. King went to Jesus, went to jail. Trump went to jail. Y'all elected him president. So whatever the case may be. But God said, hang on, I ain't missed the beat. So Miss Ludella said, it's well, it is well with my soul. Let me tell you something. If I never come back on the radio again, if I never come back on television no more, it is well. If they all go, everybody leave, everybody say, well, forget it. Nobody know, whatever the case may be, God is going to provide for me. I know what I got to do. I know the things that I have to settle, but I just wanted to let that person know it's well, ma'am. With myself, it's well. You get your take your sponsorship. It's well. For those of you that's talking garbage and foolishness, it's well with me. I got joy. The joy that I have, you can't take it away. You ain't give it to me in the first place, and you sure can't take it away. Let's get to these news stories. I done said what I had to say on it, and I'm done. And I ain't gonna say no more. That's it. Okay. If you're going to support, it's down there on their ticks every day. It's right there. I'm asking you for your assistance and help to do what I have to do until we can adjust to get our streaming and our other things up to par. I just, if I can keep stay on the air, that's all. It's going to be okay. You got to work at it. You got to do what you have to do. And I'm going to put in the work that's necessary to do what I have to do here. I am the voice. I am a voice for information and inspiration. You've heard on many radio stations, television stations, people come on and say and do any and everything that they want to do, and nobody complains. But when you try to bring information to people, when you're trying to encourage your community, when you're trying to say, hey, look, this is going on, that's going on, watch out for this, watch out for that, people don't like that. They rather see you dragging your behind on the ground instead of helping you. It's just like in funerals. Y'all will pay all them dollars for T-shirts, flowers, candles, and all those things, and lay them at the person's feet, and they ain't even help them when they needed help. What happened when that phone call came and you knew you can? And there's some people that couldn't, but I'm talking about for them ornery old low down folks that can. There are folks in your family. There are people that I went to a cousin and knew that cousin could help me. Okay, I knew it. They said, oh, well, the transmission and the this and that. Everything started happening more, but if they need you, they'll call you. If I had the range, and when the Lord puts me in the position to do what I need to do, and he puts me, it's not about fame and fortune. I don't need anybody. I don't need an entourage. I don't need none of those things that people say that you're supposed, I mean, if I was, my former boss, Tom Joyner, if I had his number, oh, y'all be knocking at the door. Ooh, James. Ooh, this and that. Ooh, we can go on a cruise and we can do this and we can do that. Tom Joyner had his cruise and all that stuff. Steve Harvey got all this stuff. And these are some people that have some and Tom is a little sick right now. Y'all pray for Tom Joyner. He's a little sick, and he's doing the best that he can. He just got an award just not too long ago. And congratulations to you, Mr. Joyner. You were really kind to me at WJPC, and you gave me an opportunity to meet some world-class people, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for the experience that you gave me, because the experience that was given to me, I use it today in order to do what I do. And I just wanted to say that there's a lot in the news. I'm not going to debate or go through it all today. But I want to emphasize and talk about the race yesterday. I mean, the inauguration yesterday of Jason House. And it was really nice. We broadcast the entire swearing in ceremony. We said that we would. And we wanted the world to see what was happening in Dalton. I got a little brief video that I want to show to you, and I'm going to show this video, and then I'm going to come back in a little bit and we'll talk about it on the other side. Congratulations to Brother Jason House and his team and everybody that's there. This is just a brief snapshot of what happened on yesterday, and I'm going to bring it to you in a couple of seconds. Hold on a second. I think I got it. This is from CBS 2 Chicago. You got to give credit to where it's due. And we appreciate CBS 2, that's WBBM in Chicago. Y'all forget about the call letters sometime, but I remember them. And we're going to look at Brother Jason and get this report from our wonderful friends at CBS 2 Chicago.
Few years.
Tonight, there's a new leader in charge in Dalton.
And so now we're ready to move Dalton to the next level.
Jason House's name is already on City Hall. Tonight, he was sworn in to replace embattled now former Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Our Jermont Terry is live in Dalton, where there was a high-energy event tonight to start this new era. Jermont.
Joe and Erica, while the name outside City Hall changed a few weeks ago, tonight, Mayor Jason House officially took the oath, becoming the next mayor of Dalton and also ushering in a new administration. So many in this community and the South suburbs welcome.
I, Jason House,
having been appointed to the office of mayor.
With his hand on the Bible, Jason House swears to uphold the Constitution.
In the county of Cook.
and the county of Cook.
As he steps into the top position in Dalton, a packed house witnessed this moment.
Congratulations, Mr. Mayor.
As they view it as a bright future for the South Suburban Village, who found itself under the spotlight.
We watched our tiny little village become a world movement.
Mayor House and his team campaigned on cleaning house,
We went through the fire.
becoming more transparent than Tiffany Henyard and her administration.
I'm here for the next 4 years to work at making sure that we grow.
As mayor, House has an uphill battle. He will work to get the village out of the red. Many say Henyard placed the village in a financial mess through lavish spending and unnecessary trips. There is still an ongoing federal probe into spending. And while many wanted to celebrate this moment with the new mayor, he made it a point not to spend any tax dollars on this event.
The swearing in was the necessity. The food and the refreshments and the party, we want everybody to have a great time, but we have to be responsible with our tax dollars.
In the room, politicians from across the South suburbs and Cook County, many offering a shoulder to lean on for the new mayor.
This is the mayor that this community needs at this time, and he's got the spirit for where we need to go. And that's really what I'm really impressed upon him when we have our moments together.
Yet others in the room are witnessing the swear-in for the first time, despite living in Dalton for decades.
It was about everyone and not about one person. So that made it worthwhile coming out to.
Now, not long after winning in April, Mayor House restored many of the services that were discontinued or halted by the Henyard administration. Now, besides being transparent, Mayor House says that he has to make sure that businesses return to Dalton, something that he has to work on. On a side note, we should note, present for tonight's ceremony, Trustee Andrew Holmes. He's been absent for several months at any Dalton meetings, but he did show up tonight. Reporting live in Dalton, I'm Jermont Terry, CBS.
And we'd like to thank CBS 2 for that for that piece of video. And we want to again say to Jason House, Mayor House, congratulations, sir. If you'd like to get the replay of the swearing in, you can go to the Mac Media, the MacMan Show page on YouTube here, and you can search for it. It was yesterday. And I want to thank Foxy to Roxy 3 for and Brother Lee for being on the air with me on yesterday. I really appreciated it. It was these are the things that we try to bring out. Mayor House, he's got a task ahead of him. All leaders have a task ahead of them. I'd rather have him at the helm than to have her at the helm. And Dalton is going to be united, and we're going to move forward with our next move as broadcasters. A lot of people say, well, what are you all going to do? Because, Tiffany gone. Hey, she wasn't my responsibility. My thing is to report the news. I never, you can get stuck in some things. And hey, Foxy, she's here. Hold on a second. I'm doing something right here. We're just happy. It was a great celebration. No tax dollars, none, zero were used. No elaborate spending. They got, guess what they got? Sponsors. They got sponsors to sponsor their celebration, and that's the good move. It didn't cost the town, the village, not one dime to have it. And the last time they had it, it cost almost $15,000 to $17,000 to put on, and that just goes to show you how the leadership is now. It's a little bit different. Jason House is going to come to the McMahon Morning Show real soon. We'd like to give him an opportunity to get him some rest and to breathe in. He has a big transition, but he gave me his word, and I take him at his word. He ain't lied yet. Not lied like that, but he hasn't. He said that he would come, and we're waiting for that opportunity to have him to come on. And Kiana Belcher, we endorsed the ticket first. Let me say this right now. We endorsed Clean House 2025. We were the first broadcast, period. And go and see, as Brother Lee say, look it up. Obviously, Lee ain't here. I couldn't get the link to him because of the difficulties that we have, but that's all right. And Brother Lee say, look it up. And I supported, Kiana Belcher, the lady on, if you're looking on your screen, the one on the left, came on. I endorsed her right then. Our biggest show, 10,000 people. We had 5,000 in the chat. I wish y'all would have hit the like button. They didn't do it. I wasn't pressing the issue and trying to tell people what to do. Oh, I ain't putting it on until you put the like button. Send me some super chats and send that money and this and that, and I'll put it on. That's charlatan, that's shenanigans, and that's shysterism. Yes, I created the word shysterism. That means that you going out there and you hustling the folks. I'm not here to hustle nobody. I endorsed her. Sure did, and endorsed the whole ticket before I even talked to Jason or any. I endorsed her. Day one. I ain't back no loser. Little Red backed him. He's won. He does what he does. It wasn't because of us. We got no magic wand or anything, but we just wanted to support the community. And from there, people take our content or our ideas and they use them. When I put out about Kiana, they started calling her. When they saw the numbers and they saw all them people in the chat, they started calling her. They said, James, man, all these people calling me, and I said, well, take advantage of it. If what we did help you, you go for it. And look at what they did together. If we work together, folks, all we got to do is work together and support each other. It ain't gonna hurt you to support folks that really trying to do something. Okay, I ain't got no cookies or nothing to give to, you know how they say the Girl Scout cookies and things. I ain't got no fundraisers. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a broadcaster. Advertising is here. If you got a hairdresser, whatever, you do hair on the side or whatever you do, you'll be surprised if you come to me and say, hey, Mr. Mac, can you help us out? Because publicity and advertising means something. You got to start from somewhere. Get it with an exciting, somebody that's going to push your business. That's all. That's all we're doing. Asking people to help. When you ask people in your business to come and patronize your business, you just asking. You're asking people for their support in doing what you do. I'm asking people to do the same. I said I wasn't gonna say no more, but this all time. That's why I said today in today's title, I got something to say. I got something to say. We got to start supporting each other. Congratulations, Brother Steve. Now comes our next project. And that next project, even though my sponsor hated me and hollered at me, this young lady right here, Kobe Chapman, I predict going to run for mayor of Harvey. I hope she beat him, and she will. She's got the support of the people. That's our next target. When it comes to politics in the community, we're going to, the Tiffany Nim is gone, and let Jason House do what he needs to do. If he needs our support, of course he's coming on, but then if he needs our support to get something out, we'll be here. We'll partner with him because, they pledged that they would use us in various ways to get various messages out. But we're going to Harvey, and in Harvey, that man over there, that your relative, you and your relatives running them people and handled the woman wrong and pushing her and shoving her, these punk ass police, I'm gonna say it, them punk police that pushed you around and shoved. How could you? And the men said that y'all some punks. I say it again. You don't like it, that's good. How you gonna sit there and let them assault that woman like that and handle her like that? And the police woman, that's a law by and it had rank, white shirt, didn't even come over and say, well, wait a minute, ma'am, such and so and such. There's a way to do things. And then the elected official, right next door to Dalton now. Now all y'all on Dalton. Dalton is over there. They doing what they do. We need to come over here and help these people over in the Southland here. They asked us to. That's why I put it out. I live in another jurisdiction, but then it means something to me when people say we need help. You don't care where the help comes from, as long as somebody help you. So, Miss Colby, we're going to broadcast. We're going to get with the other people there. I'm going to get with with Chappelle, and we're going to put some things together, and we're going to see what we can do to continue this story. Not everybody going to jump. I guarantee you, the new headlines on the YouTube is going to be Harvey. Because why? Somebody heard me say what I said about these folks, and I don't mind. It's fine. Let's spread the word and help out and do what we need to do, because we got a lot of Stevens around. Y'all know who Steven is? Check him out. That's the house Negro. We got a lot of them people around there that do things that they do against us. They don't want us to get the support that we need. They don't want us to do what we're doing. And they Stevens. They'll go to the other folks of the other persuasion, the Caucasians, and they'll do any yassa balls. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, he can say you anything and you abide. And I come to the door, nice dressed, do whatever I need to do. I can't sell you nothing. I'm not the salesman that you want to see. We're prejudiced and we hate our own folks. And might as well get used to that. That black folks don't like each other. We don't like it. That's why we ain't getting nowhere. We don't support each other. We don't do anything. We beg and plead. The biggest business in the black community is the church. The biggest business is the church. And they ain't giving you nothing. I ain't talking about my preacher or anybody else's preacher. If your preacher helping some folks, but some that I see out here, they don't care. Them people want that almighty dollar. And they don't care. At least when you come here, you get information and inspiration. Yeah, I put Samuel Jackson, don't get mad. That was just the character that you played. So we're not worried about all of that and everything. St. Patrick's, I'm going to just go around a little bit here because I told Miss Kamara I was going to say hey to him all this morning, to her and her wonderful husband. And she has a business. One of the best steakhouses, I'll say, in the south suburbs, anywhere that can measure up to even the downtown Chicago restaurants right here. Black people own that. 5 stories high, glass building, all of it's nice, ambiance and everything. And you know what they did? They talked about that lady. This and that. They steak is too high. And you go downtown and you go by and you spend all kind of money. You don't say nothing. White folks hand you that bill, you get to paying it. You saved up to go to Lawry's Steakhouse. You saved up to go to, what's that, the Chris whatever. I ain't giving them no advertising. I ain't going to say to y'all, go to all them places and don't say nothing. Come to the black folks. What did you bring me this bill for, this and that? And we just some low down folks. Not everybody, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They'll dog this lady out about this business, her and her husband that worked and retired and mortgaged their whole lives away, saying that, hey, we want to bring something. They didn't go downtown. They didn't go to the white folks' neighborhood. They went to their community and said, we're going to build it right here. We want people to be able to come and sit and have somewhere decent to eat. Somewhere decent you can carry your folks, or decent you can have a nice drink or something and sit and listen to some great entertainment or whatever and have some great ambiance. We can do that, but we don't complain with them other folks. People that ain't doing nothing for you ain't hiring. This lady has 50 people or more on her staff. Payroll, supplies, insurance, and everything. These are income. These are things that are budgeted for. And people just like you and me, that looks just like me and you, black people, putting these folks down. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Building is secure. It's sound architecture. And we'll go out and lie and say that the place ain't. It's still standing. They was trying to take the building away from the lady. and her husband. Put them in debt that they can lose. You lose the land. You can't take the building with you. It's got to stay there. Y'all know y'all rent. They say, well, if you will fix something permanently to this place, it's ours. You can't take it. You can't take it. So what am I saying, people? We need to stop this foolishness that we're doing and stop putting each other down and dogging each other. I got another announcement that I have to make, that Bridget Wright, her business is getting ready to relocate. And the reason that you don't see Miss Wright on is because until she gets her new location and new business together, you'll see the new ad to the new address. Made no sense to run an ad at the old place. And Miss Michelle Franklin's tax services, it was a seasonal thing. So she's not that they didn't do anything. And I want to thank them for their patron that they did while they were there. And Miss Wright will be back once she gets her business and our new location together. She'll be back and we'll be right there to help, because they say, well, we committed, Mr. Mack, to helping you out, and we're not turning our backs on you. We're too much worried about somebody saying no and you don't like me or nothing like that. I'm not worried about all of that. But when you know that we're dealing and we're doing business and I've treated you fair and I'm doing not just fair, I'm going to treat you right. Because I know how media companies are. I know how much it costs to put a commercial together. It costs. But I try my best. I do use every tool that I have in the toolbox to make sure that those clients are satisfied. And it just takes one person to burn a building down. They think they're going to burn it down. You ain't burning it down. So we support St. Patrick's. I'm going to give some more play to our advertisers. This was my show. I said what I had to say. I had something to say and I said it. This is my show. I do it like a lot. Yeah, you don't want it. That's okay. But go on with the woman that said that I talked about her relative or whatever the case may be. And I want to thank our sponsors, Keisha the Stylist. I want to thank Miss D. Harris Interiors for helping us out with the graphics and things like that donate. Not donated, but say, well, I got here. This is what I can contribute. Can you? And in turn, it was service for service. And that's my friend. Those are people that I really consider. And I'm asking you to support. I'm looking at this, to support St. Patrick's. Y'all ain't seen nothing. What's that? Yeah, you do. Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about, and Sharon, you know, your pastor's mine too. Bishop Trotter don't do that. I'm not talking about y'all preachers. Y'all don't get mad at me. He talking about the preacher. I ain't nobody talk about nobody. If your pastor ain't doing right, he ain't doing right. She or whatever. I don't know. That's y'all business where you go. Good morning, Bishop Trotter. Don't let Sharon shake your cage. No, I'm just kidding. So we support St. Patrick's and what they're doing. Good morning, Grand Rising to all of you all that are here. I want to say this, that on tomorrow's show, I'm trying to get the guests now to see if we can get that guest in. But we got a guest coming in tomorrow. Brother Lee should be back tomorrow. I'm trying my best to get this, because it's going to be difficult to get things together. Listen, folks, in my final minutes, you know, I'm making an appeal. I ain't begging. I'm making an appeal. They've kicked out 23 people in this chat. They kicked them out. I like y'all StreamYard at YouTube, but I will say what I got to say. I am here on this journey because God put me here. And I'm going to deliver the news and information and have the conversations that we need to have. I need your assistance. You'll be surprised at what a little can do. I wanted to keep the show going, and I am my best as best as possible. I'm going to keep the show on. If you find it within your heart, if what we're doing here is it gets entertaining sometimes, especially with Lee and everybody covered all that we're talking and everything. But if the information that has been given and you like our program, at the bottom of your screen, you can find if you got kids or somebody, if everybody don't have Cash App, I understand. But right now, this is our secured system that we have until we upgrade. Got to wait to upgrade. But if you can send support of whatever amount to help offset the departure of the two people that made a promise to me and backed out. So to people that are there, all of y'all that are there that supports me, and I know that you do, find it in your heart to help us. And I'm going to do everything that I can, and with the Lord's help, to stay on. I'm not going to have no telethon. I ain't got nothing to sell you. I got nothing. I don't have spring water and all that stuff that the crooks be doing. I got information and inspiration. I'll come to you. I'll do this. I'll put things in the forefront to let people know what's going on. I need your assistance. So if you can, look at the bottom of your screen, $ MacMan3, and help us out. We need your support. I'm a little bit up against the wall because things have changed. And yeah, there's a couple people laughing. I know they laugh. They look at his ass. Yeah, I said it. Look at him. Look at him. He got those. Look at him. He gonna fail. Never. There's no failure in God. I trust the Lord before I trust anybody else. I trust the Lord wholeheartedly, and He would not bring me to this spot for me to look or to humiliate me. The Lord wouldn't have never put me in this position to do what I'm doing if He was trying to shame. Why would He? He's the God that I serve. And I'm just asking, and I've already put the plea, I'm putting the plea out. If you have a business, you got a service, and you just like to get it out there, give me a holler. I'll help you out. I do my very best. I put you on. I put you on and help you with your commercial. I'll show you what we're supposed to do with each other. And somebody called me a fool, said, you a damn fool. Well, I wouldn't be doing that. You need to do something. You ain't this, you ain't that. You ought to do it. Oh, they always want to step on your dream. But if you stepped on their dream, they cuss you out, call you all kind of names and this and that. I got a right to do what I'm doing. I want a business. But then they'll come and they'll dog you out, talk about you, laugh in your face. I'll never be the laughing stock of nothing. You can't do it to me. I'm not going to let it happen. I'm not going to let it happen. So we'll see who get the last laugh. So go ahead and laugh. I saw somebody sent me a horrible message. My email and my other communication devices are not for that type of language. And I'm not even going to call that person's name out. I just block them out of the way. I don't even want to hear it laughing. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. You can't shame a man with a mission. And I have a mission. I'm going to play our commercials again. I'd like to thank Little Red of Big Red's Blues Lounge, and I'd like to thank Keisha the stylist. And Miss Harris, thank you for all that you have done to help us to improve our look on our show. And in turn for those services, I didn't mind giving and helping her with her advertising. I didn't mind. It ain't y'all's business, but I didn't mind. You don't ever know. And I just want to thank you for your kindness and everything. This is the MacMan Morning Show. We're at 10. We're at 9 minutes after 10. I'm not going to drag y'all or whatever the case may be. We got I'm working on a program right now that's special. Rolanda Footman has a real good, there's a workshop and there's some other things that she's doing, and then we're working together. Thank you for your encouraging words. Miss Footman, I'm going to do my very best. Y'all just Tell your friends to support us. That's all that it is. We just need a little support to get over this month. We got to get over this month. I believe we're going to be all right. But this was a big boulder in my way. And hey, Martin Z, I'm sorry I couldn't get on with you because due to technical situation, we have our phone services. There's some stuff happening. And forgive me for not being able to come on. I was invited to come on, and I apologize for that. But I want to thank you for your encouragement too, and everything. But I love your encouragement. We need some money. We do need some money. Y'all come on with it. I'm through with that. I ain't gonna ask for nothing else. I don't care whatever it's on your heart, you do. If not, don't worry about it. We're gonna be okay. The Man Morning Show will be on tomorrow at 9:00. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the Mag Media 3 Productions LLC, WKRA 92.7 on your FM dial, right here. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? I see you. Okay, hey, that's my partner. Sherry, you look good yesterday. Y'all was out there celebrating with Jason House, the mayor, and the board of trustees of Dalton. If it wasn't for Sherry, I'm going to say this. I ain't mean put you on the spot, Sherry, but if it wasn't for Sherry Britton, there would not be, not just you alone, and I'm not just trying to point you out. There are a lot of people that were involved, but this lady right here, you see her on the screen, she helped us and she pushed us and she never wavered. And they owe you a debt of gratitude because you stayed on it to bring the awareness to that village about what was going on. If anybody deserves an award, you deserve an award. And but God will take care of you. Thank you for what you've done for Dalton. And we need your help to help see what's going on over in Harvard too, to see what's going on. God ain't gonna let us go without, and he's not going to leave us hanging. I don't serve no punk God. God gonna take care of you. God gonna take care of us. And I salute you. I salute all of you. Hey, Diane, Diane, I'm glad you hear me. I said some stuff, and I'm sorry, Diane, if you ain't hear what I was saying. I'm so glad you went there because I know you just said, "James, don't say that." Yes, ma'am. But thank you. And she has Diane Black has been there. I mean, let me tell you just a little story. I ain't mean put you on the spot. Diane came. I went to it. She said, "This is what I have." I said, "Get here." And we put her on every day. I said, "Get here." She said, "You just give it here. Let me show you what I'm going to do with it." And don't you know God made a way? And he ain't through with you, Diane. God got something for you. I'm for you. Next Congresswoman, y'all better watch out. Y'all keep fooling around. Y'all talked about Clean House 2025. They swept it. She said, "Oh," Tiffany said, Miss Thang said. That's what we're going to call her Miss Thang. Miss Thang said, "Y'all's on my ticket. I got y'all on." Didn't y'all see what happened? They knocked her all upside the head in the election. They're going to do the same thing to Trent Kelly here in Mississippi. They're going to knock him and they're going to chase him and Trump out of here. They got to go. Don't you know that our country is under siege by a crazy person? He is mentally unfit for the job of president of the United States. He is unfit. And for those of you that support him, you're worse than he is. Y'all know that man don't mean no good to nobody here in this community. Nobody. He don't care about black. He's trying to figure out how to put us back on Alcatraz. This heathen. He's a heathen. I'll never vote for him. I don't care who it is. And whoever sticks up for him, you just as worse as him. Anytime you hurt senior citizens that need home health care, you hurt the children that need those WIC products and need food. We all need. I wish I can get me some food stamps. People that need assistance, you cut them off. Oh, we saving money. Saving money for what? America ain't never been broke. Our economy has never been broke. You putting tariffs and taxes on people, reaping havoc all over the world that we can't even do what we need to do. And you got these hateful old folks out here that think that they can call us niggers and all kind. Yeah, I said it. StreamYard and YouTube. Y'all not paying me. Y'all not paying me. Now flag it. You can do what you want. You ain't paying me nothing. Y'all not get. You make it difficult for people. But if I was talking garbage and bull crap, y'all would. All the money would. I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. Jerry Springer got top dollar for his show. You know why? He had us on there like we was monkeys and dogs or something. The freak show, and he got rich off of the black people's misery. I'm not gonna do that to my folks. We're gonna help each other. Those of you that got the right mind and the right heart that want to see things done, I'm on your side. He is the worst president, and some of y'all are worse than he is, and some of you black people that voted for that joker is worse than he is. How can you say we live better, Donald, Byron Donald, congressman? He need to be done. Now get rid of him. He said, "Oh, we live better under Jim Crow." If you don't know what Jim Crow is, look it up. Google it. Y'all got all these devices and things. Y'all don't do no homework no more. Y'all don't open up a book. When the last time you crack a book open? I'm talking about those other folks, not y'all. That's my folks. I ain't talking about y'all. I'm talking about them other folks. Go to when have the last time you been to a library? They don't need them no more. They trying to get rid of the whole educational system. This man said we live better in segregation under white folks telling us what to do, and yes, a bossing and kissing their feet and everything. He said we live better. You a lie. You a lie. Just like the man you supported. He didn't even select you for a job. Y'all kissing his tail. You and the senator over there in South Carolina, y'all kissing his tail. And he don't care nothing about y'all. Y'all can scrub his toilet because he got rid of the Mexicans. So I guess y'all can go scrub it. I ain't doing nothing for him. Now, I'm saying that about him. Now I'm done with that. Listen, as we come back, we getting ready to come back. He called him daddy for real. You know, that's some punk stuff there. Foxy, if he called him. I thank you, Foxy, for breaking that monotony because I was going there. Yeah, he might be. I wouldn't call him that. He's a fool. He's heathen. He's a heathen. Now I said it. He ain't my president. I don't know who. God is my leader. And if you can be God, then he all right then. That means that he must be, he ain't God. He's a human being. He breathes like us. He go to the bathroom like us. And if God is not pleased, he'll strike him. If he want to, he'll get rid of it. I mean, that's what I mean, look. You know, they can say what they want. I don't respect him. Oh, you're supposed to respect that. I don't respect nobody. Ain't got no respect. Okay, I'm through. He announced. I ain't gonna mess with that. I get tired of them. All right, y'all. This is the MacMan Morning Show. I will be back tomorrow. I got a better show. I ain't gonna be fussing or nothing like that. But I'm gonna say one more time: if you support us, we need you. Like I said, y'all don't mess with those sponsors that gone either. Y'all ain't got to write them no letters and talk about them or nothing like that. If they don't want to be here because of their relative, that's all right. Don't worry about them. And pray for them. That's all. They don't know what they're doing, but we need you. And it's not an easy job. Love you, Diane. Diane, you all right. We all right. And Sherry too. Sherry go put the stick on me. All y'all. We're gonna do what we have to do. Harvey's our next target. We're gonna be talking more. Harvey, we're waiting for confirmation from Kobe, Alderwoman Kobe Chapman. And she's going to give confirmation when she's coming on. There's some legal aspects to her saying anything because of the things that have happened in Harvey. But I think she's getting clearance and she's going to come on and we're going to introduce you to hopefully which would be in a couple of years the next mayor of the city of Harvey. I'm praying for that to happen. I don't care what nobody say. Oh, don't say that. I'm saying that. I hope she beat him. And the only way she can beat him is she can beat him just like Jason House beat that other woman. I ain't mentioning that Miss Thang name no more. Miss Thang, he whooped Miss Thang. So Kobe's gonna whoop Mr. Thang because he's sitting up there ruling and thinking that he gonna get away. Let me tell you, evil will not overcome good. In the end, and the story's gonna go, the devil already lost. He know that's why he acting a fool and acting stupid and messing with God. So I'm God's child. When you get through, I say some things I ain't supposed to. I know I shouldn't say some things, but I'm God's child. In this last minute, I'm God's child. I'm saved. I love him. He loved me. June of 19 and 76. I'll never forget that day. I gave my life over to the Lord. I ain't turned back. I may not have done everything right. I may not have dotted every I and crossed every T, but don't you know he loved him some James? And I love all of you. I thank God for all of you. This is the McMahon Morning Show. I'm getting ready to get out of here. I got at the bottom. Y'all want to do something? Y'all help us out. Help us out. We need your help. And God got me. He's gonna make sure everything is right. We gotta, and I'll be in touch with y'all. I'm gonna put the announcement out about the broadcast on tomorrow. We're waiting for Colby Chapman, the alderwoman of Harvey, to come, and we got a new project that we're going to be doing. Y'all have a wonderful day here. This is the McMahon Morning Show. We're getting ready to get out of here. And I'll see you on tomorrow. I'm going to put out the announcement about tomorrow's show. Thank y'all for being so faithful and loving. Y'all love somebody. It ain't going to hurt you to love somebody. Show some love to somebody and be kind to somebody. Even if they don't like you, still be good to them, because mama say it'll heap coals on their head. I said, what do you mean? She said they be wondering all night why they bothered you or did something to you, because you're a child of God. We're the children of God, but we're more than anything. We're brothers and sisters together. And that's what binds us, our relationship with each other. God bless all of y'all. Y'all take care. This is the McMahon Morning Show. We're getting ready to get out of here. Y'all be good. Take care. Don't forget to say hey to somebody. When is Mother's Day is this weekend? Y'all and Mother's Day and all. I got 2 special birthdays I'm going to talk about this week. Very, 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 very special that are coming up, and I want to just salute these people on this week. We get in together. Very surprised. You will be surprised at what you see. I'm out of here. This is the McMahon Morning Show, and we gone. I'll holler at you on tomorrow. If it's 9:00 a.m. in the Central Time Zone, it's time for the McMahon Morning Show. I'll holler back at you on tomorrow. God bless y'all. Y'all take care.